Do you remember? By Anonymous. The first Pokemon game I ever owned was Pokemon Gold. I don't remember my team entirely, but I remember the Pokemon I started with. Feraligatr. Feraligatr and I tore through the game, defeating trainer after trainer, even beating Red himself atop Mount Silver. And then the internal battery ran dry. When that happened, I was devastated. I don't regard my Pokemon as simply bits of data. I saw them as friends. Have my save file deleted was akin to having a close friend die. Over time, I came to acquire games: Silver, Emerald, Leaf Green, Pearl, and Platinum. But I never forgot Gold. It wasn't long before I heard of the new remake of the Johto region games, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This offered the chance to play through my beloved Johto region for the first time since Gold died. As soon as they came out, I rushed to the nearest GameStop and picked one up. As soon as I turned the game on, I felt a tingle in my fingers, an uncomfortable feeling that something was wrong. I shrugged it off as overexcitement and began the game. I named myself Xavier, as I always do, and went to go pick up a starter from Professor Elm. When I reached the lab, I saw the familiar form of the rival. Let's call him Silver for simplicity's sake. I went up and spoke to him. What he said unsettled me. Welcome back. Welcome back? That wasn't what he said in Gold, was it? That's not what he's supposed to say. I tried to speak to him again. ... Nothing. I tried a few more times, then gave up and entered the lab. Professor Elm was waiting for me. Hello, Savior. Glad to see you again. What the hell? They're waiting for me. They have been for many years. Do you remember them? Here I was given a yes or no option. Confused, but with a growing sense of suspicion, I choose no. Pity. But of course you wouldn't remember, would you? No, not someone like you. You've moved on. Here I lost control of my character. He walked over to the healing machine, where 6 Pokeballs waited. The screen faded out, then promptly faded into a dark room. It took me a minute to realize where I was, the House of Memories, in Lavender Town. Mr. Fuji awaited me. There waiting, I was led into an underground chamber. With horror, I realized the graphics were changing. No longer were they the new, clear graphics of the DS. Instead, they were pixelated, reminiscent of those of the Game Boy Color. Upon reaching the lower chamber, Mr. Fuji stood aside. This is for you, alone. I cannot stay. He left, and I was left to face these 6 gravestones. What was this? Hello again. We miss you. Oh, so much. Do you remember? Of course he doesn't. He's moved on. Out of the graves came 6 figures. They're detailed, horrific. Noctowl, Gyarados, Togetic, Dolphin, Hitmontop, Feraligatr. They're almost exactly as I remember them, except I sense an angry vibe from them. You move on. You don't remember us. You don't care about us. You move on. You don't remember us. You don't care about us. You don't want us. You don't need us. You don't love us. Here I was given a yes or no option. Confused, I click no. No? You think us wrong? He says that now. Look at him. Yes, Smug. Thinking he owns it all. He never wanted us. He never loved us. My old Feraligatr stepped forward. I could almost feel the breath of his enormous jaws on my face. Like it or not, Xavier, we are yours. So if you will not permit us to join you... My character began to spin like that of the stick animation, but I knew I wasn't escaping. He will join us. The screen zoomed in on my character's face, and for a split second, I thought I saw horror and fear in his pixelated eyes. Then the screen went black. I've begun playing through my older games now. Games I haven't touched in months. Especially Sapphire, because when they remake the home games, I don't want to be abandoned again. So that's Do We Remember Creepypasta by Anonymous. My thoughts, it's okay. Yes, I know some cliches like whole like the the whole let me see like, do you remember us, Fane? That's kind of cliche from the other story. I don't remember the have Lavender Town as a main Fane for the story. That's kind of odd. And let me see the whole GameStop thing. I think that's done to death. Like every store has like either have a haunted copy of the game or something. It looks kind of new, but it's haunted. Like seriously, when all those cliches kind of die off and we get a original good Pokemon creepypasta. Like, come on. Okay, enough rambling. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this first creepypasta reading for the month of October of Halloween. So next time on Thursday, which kind of confirmed I'm gonna do a Talking Friends video, like possibly during Halloween on Wednesday, maybe like something spooky and stuff. On Thursday I might think about doing a creepypasta reading on. You might wait to find out. It might have, oh yeah, I think it's gonna be Kirby's Deadland.